Alright, it's time for the goblins to try to get some revenge here on our heroes. Goblin number 1 is up first, and I believe for his first move action, let's use his shift ability. It's an at-will called Deft Scurry. It allows him to shift 3 squares. That's going to allow this goblin to get away from the cleric, from the war priest. And now he has a clean charge into the wizard to strike with his short sword. Remember, if they have this little sign here with the sword and the circle around it, that's a basic attack, so he can use this with a charge. So that's going to be +7 to the attack versus armor class. And our wizard's armor class is 17. So let's see if he can hit. It's going to be +7, +1 for the charge. +6 usually, +7 from the charge. A 3. That is a miss. So he charges in, makes his attack, and the wizard sidesteps the thrusting short sword of the goblin. And I believe that will do it for that goblin. And let's see, I think we're going to go to this one now. In playing situations like this, very often a dungeon master running the game might say that since one of the wolves is already killed, 2 of the other on the group have been bloodied or are very close to death, the goblins might choose to flee. You know, not every monster is going to stay there and just fight to the death unless they have to. But since this is a study of the mechanics, let's take this battle all the way. So we're not going to really allow them to use the best judgment as far as escaping with their lives. And if they were to run away, the party, in many instances, from leading these games from time to time, myself, you would award the party the full XP for winning that encounter. Some DMs might choose not to award XP unless you absolutely kill each and every one of them. But the idea in some other DMs' minds is that if you win the encounter, you get the XP for all the enemies that you faced. So, Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition has sometimes been criticized for the inflated hit points and how it can become a bit of a grind. And there's many different suggestions on how to cut down the back and forth, blow for blow, lengthy combats. One of those is use a lot of minions. Minions are dangerous, but only can take 1 hit before they're out. Some others have said boost up the damage from the opponents, but cut their hit points in half. Well, another way is to give the enemies some life and some intelligence, and if they get badly wounded, it's very common for them to be routed and flee. So you don't have to grind all the way down to 0 hit points unless they're cornered. And having enemies flee, you know, can lead into a whole nother scene where there's a chase, or you know, you follow the blood trail and it leads somewhere else. All kinds of interesting things can happen there. So there's just some creative ideas for the role-playing game. But we're going to continue on, and even though this guy is in such bad shape, we're going to have him come out. He's going to be very angry at the wizard, and just ignoring all logic and better judgment, we're going to have him charge straight up this way. And he's going to try to charge right past the thief to attack the wizard. That's going to give Ander an opportunity attack. So Ander might be able to cut him down as he is running by. I'm going to bring up Ander's sheet. Alright, an opportunity attack uses a basic melee attack, plus 10 versus armor class. Goblin's armor class is 15. Let's see if Ander can take him out. He rolls a 19. Ander's damage on his basic attacks is 1d4 plus 6. That goblin only had 3 hit points left, so he was foolishly rushing by, trying to flank the wizard, and Ander clotheslines him with a dagger into his throat. So the goblin is out and dead. So good job there. That's how an opportunity attack can work. Alright, Goblin Cutthroat 2. We're going to kill him. He's gone. He is out of the battle. First Goblin's turn is over. So this is pretty much going to wrap that up. Next up is our fighter, trying to pull his axe out of the signpost.